What's up? Okay, so today is a Sunday and it's next week. So I did go to the beach, so I kept my promise. It was fun. I just walked around and I don't know, I visited like two beaches. So yeah, I just did not do much the whole day. I've been just hanging out with my cat and thinking about next week. Yeah, I haven't even bothered to put some sheets on my bed. And I got this little chicken roll on my way back. I had 3 meals today, which is uncommon because I usually have like 2 meals, lunch and dinner. Yeah, this is my third meal. It's supposed to be a peri peri chicken shawarma. It's pretty good. I mean, okay, it's a little bland afterwards, but the initial bite was pretty good. I would say 6 out of 10 or 6. I just started eating, so he's eating as well, just like his dad, for real. So yeah, I went to the beach. I had a cup of tea. Yeah, that's pretty much what I did. And then I just walked around a little bit. And then I got bored of this beach because it was a little crowded. I mean, there's holidays going on. So yeah, I just went to another beach. And this place was like, I saw like 3 people there. Like, that's kind of sketchy. Because why is it so like empty? So I stayed there for like 10 minutes and I left. Then I went to a third beach. And this one was like fine, but they had lights pointing at the entrance and not pointing towards the sea. So once you go in, you're blind. So like, what's the point? Like, you can't see anything. You need to like wait for at least like 10-15 minutes for your eyes to adjust. So I was just like, I'm not doing that. But it's fine. I just sat there for like 10 minutes in the entrance. Like, I could just look at the waves from like, the entrance. I was just like, I'll just look at this. And I saw some food being prepared near there. There was probably, one of those like peanuts being like roasted. I didn't really want to try it because it's like near the sand and like, I don't know. I was just like, nah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, enough about that. I actually do have a story time. So, my cat, the day after I recorded my previous video, decided to go on a little adventure. My window stays like slightly open, and he probably like tried to get on top and like look down because he does that usually, and it's fine. It's pretty narrow, but yeah, he climbs on there and then like looks. And I come back and I'm just calling him. He usually is hidden under the bed or like under the desk. I look everywhere, he's not there. And I start looking in the back of the fridge because I'm like, what if he's in the compressor, under the compressor, because there's like a little bit of space. He's not there either. And then I look at the window pane and I see like skid marks. I'm like, this idiot tried to climb up the window and like slipped and fell. And this was at around 4:30 p.m. 4 p.m. 4:30 p.m. And I was just like panicking constantly. I was just like, oh my god, shit. Okay, he's a house cat. He has no survival instincts. Like, I mean, he does. Like, he has it programmed in him. But like at the same time, it's pretty like subdued because like he can't fight the cats who are outside, right? Or like the dogs, because he's like seven months old now. I started panicking and I just went down to like look for traces. Nothing. I can't see anything. I look from where he fell and I'm like nothing. And yeah, I just started searching for him and I'm just like, Batsy, Batsy. I'm just calling him. I can't find him. And then I just like kept walking around the neighborhood and everybody's like, what's wrong with this dude? Because like I'm just screaming Batsy in Kerala and they're just like, who the talking about you? Yeah. So I'm like really worried. And then I go to the corner of the street and I say Batsy and there's a cat like responding to it. I'm like, what the hell? Okay, that's Batsy. And then there's like two ladies in the corner. And I'm like, Batsy? And then this lady's like, huh? Like, I'm not calling you. But yeah, she basically thought I'm calling her. And then she was like, what? I'm like, no, that's my cat's name. He's missing. And I thought that was my cat. It wasn't. It was her cat. And yeah, I was like really disappointed. This was at around 6:30 p.m. So 2.5 hours or 2 hours into searching him. And then I'm just like really defeated and it's raining. It's like not really harshly, but like it's pretty like it's pretty like, you know, it's like mild rain. And I'm just like, oh my god, like this dude's out in the rain, like it's cold and his coat is like not even that thick. He's like, come here, Bats. Yeah. So I'm like really worried at this point. And then I just like think about what I can do. Like, can I put missing posters up right now? And then there's another black cat who looks just like him in the neighborhood. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do at this point? Because the people are gonna see that cat and be like, it's probably him. And yeah, so I was like telling people whoever I found, I was just like, if you see a black cat, please let me know. And everybody's like, I've seen one. I was like, when did you see? Like, no, 3-4 days ago. I'm like, no, today. Like, we have no idea. Cool, okay, whatever. And I'm like, okay, missing posters are probably gonna be quite useless. I'm gonna get like a bunch of calls because that same cat is there around, right? Also, yeah, he's found, by the way. So anyway, coming back from that, and then it's like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and there's too many vehicles just moving around. So like every time I call, and he's not loud. He's like, he doesn't get loud. He doesn't know how to get loud. At least I've never seen him like, you know, make noises, like really loud noises. So I need to like really listen. So there's like too many vehicles passing by, so I can't really tell if he's like responding or not. And yeah, I was like completely like wet from the waist below because I was wearing a raincoat on top. I came back home to get a raincoat. And yeah, I was just defeated. I came back home and I was just sitting here and I don't know, I just felt absolutely crushed, and I'm just sitting like a stone statue like for like a good half an hour. And like I don't know what was happening to me. I was just like losing it, absolutely losing it. And then yeah, and I just take some like cat food and I'm like, I'm gonna place it under the street light. There's a street light like right under my house. Like, yeah, so I place the cat food there and I come back up and look down. It's empty. The cat food's gone. And I'm like, how do you just consume all of that food in a matter of like 2 minutes? It's gone. And then I go down and then I see like there are like a few kittens on the corner there, and there was this brown kitten. It was cute. Whoa, was that a spider? I don't know. Anyway, and full panic. Like I'm just like, okay, so placing cat food is literally going to be nothing because he's not like, I don't know if he's social. He's gonna attack them or they're gonna attack him. I have no idea. So I'm like, I'm not gonna do that because that might attract like other cats who might get territorial here and just attack him if they see him. So yeah, just like that's probably not a good idea now. And then I come back and it's probably around like 10 p.m. or something. And then I'm just like at my room, just like processing this. Every 5 minutes, I'm just like going to the window and like calling him out so he responds and I can hear something. And then I'm just like, okay, since it's too noisy, like too many vehicles, I'm gonna go at like a decent time, like quite late. So I was doing the same thing, like every 5 minutes going to the window and checking if I can see him, anything like that. And I couldn't. So I was just like, I'm gonna come back late at night. So I went back down at around probably 12 a.m. And I'm just like, okay, I might find him now. I don't know, I just have a feeling, I might find him now. And yeah, I couldn't find him for the longest time. I again went around the neighborhood because I heard a few cats fight in that corner. So I just went there and I couldn't see anything. And probably 3 hours of searching. It's 3 a.m. right now. And then I'm just like super defeated. I'm thinking about putting up the posters near, like right in this area, so people don't confuse it for other cats. So I'm just like, screw it, if I get calls about the other one, it's okay. So I'm about to just come back and I'm just whispering to myself near, like under my building. I'm just like, Batsy, like literally I'm just like whispering his name at this point because I was so low on energy. And then I hear the faintest meow. And I'm like, okay, is this him? Like, what the hell? Oh wait, I missed out on something. Before that, when I was calling him, I heard like a few dogs run in one direction. So I thought maybe when I called him, he responded and like these dogs were like attacking him, right? So I run to this place and then I see like a bunch of trash, like just messed everywhere, like the bags are torn and shit. I'm like, okay, maybe like they were just attacking the food, right? I'm like, okay, fine. And then I look around in that area a little bit more. And yeah, he's not there. So I'm like, okay, he's not being mauled by dogs. So that's fine. So I go back to the search. And then when I'm coming back, that area where the dogs ran to, that was like pretty close. So I thought it might have been coincidence because if he fell from here, he probably would have fallen and like ran away, right? He wouldn't be trying to climb up from the same place because he'd be panicked all of a sudden. So yeah, then yeah, I'm in the same place and I'm just like whispering to myself, and that's when I hear the faintest meow, and I'm like, oh my god, wait, what? And then I go towards the area where I hear it, and then I say his name again, a little bit louder this time, and there he was. He was unfazed. He was like, yeah, what's up? Not that he's been gone for like 12 hours in like the wild where it's raining, cold, like animals just everywhere. We can just eat him. Come here, come here, come here. Come here, Bats. Asshole. Yeah, so nothing, like, I'm just like, oh my god, the relief. I just sat down and it was just like, you come to me because I've looked for you for 12 hours. You come to me right now, right? And then I just sat down and he's just like walking towards me really slowly. I don't know if he thinks he's dreaming or what it is, but yeah. And then he just like walks up to me. And then I just like grab him. I just grab him and I'm just like, come. And then I just take him up. And then yeah, like I just bring him to the room, and I'm like checking him, and then he has like this scar on his face now. So he probably got into a fight. I'm gonna show you the scar. I don't know if you can see it. That scar. That's a scar. Oh! People are bursting firecrackers. Go hide. Actually, you know what? Get in your bed. Oh, stupid idiots. Okay, I'm just against fireworks. I just don't like fireworks, and I don't mind people like bursting them in like a secluded place. Like, don't do it where like a lot of animals are around you. That's it. Coming back to the topic. Uh, so yeah, I bring him up, and then I inspect him, and he has like a scar on his face. When I look closer, I think he got into a fight, and he had like a little bit of red on his eye. So I thought he was probably like it was pretty close to his eye. So yeah, I was pretty scared. And then when I took him to the vet, they just said, yeah, he probably got into a fight. That's what it looks like. It looks like a cat has just smacked his face. So he did get into a fight, and he's good now. I brought him here. I gave him a sponge bath, and then I disinfected his wound, and then I gave him some food. He had 3 bowls worth because he was definitely hungry, and then he was fine. So yeah, that was pretty terrifying. It was an experience. He's like the one thing that's keeping me slightly sane. And I look at him like, when I got him, he was just like this much. Go fit in my palm. Now he's grown a little bit, but in my head, he's still this much. And all I'm thinking is, no, he cannot climb walls and not be as athletic as other cats are. And cats are very territorial, so they'll just shred you into pieces. So if you're another cat, so I was terrified. But yeah, that was definitely a day. That was a long day. I mean, I found him, so happy ending. But yeah, that did scare me. Anyway, that was a little story of how I lost my cat and found him again. Yeah. I don't really know what else to say. This was pretty much it. And I'm gonna enjoy my food now. The rest of my food now. See you. Bye bye.